Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 card review, hit a review a card coming in Clash of Rebellions, April 25th, OCG, August 7th, TCG. This is Triple D Sniper Overlord Tail, whose original name was Tail the Sniper Overlord. Tell the Sniper Overlord I said hi. I don't know, it's a bunch of jokes you can make off of that. But nevertheless, it's a Dark Fiend Exceed Effect monster, rank 5, attack 2300, defense 2000, description, 2 level 5 monsters. You can also exceed summon this card by using a rank 4 Triple D monster. Triple D Exceed monster you control as the Exceed material. Exceed materials attached to that monster also become this materials on this card, blah blah blah. Once per turn during either player's turn, if you have taken effect damage this turn, you can detach one Exceed material from this card, then target one face-up monster on the field. It loses 1,000 attack and defense, and if it does, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send one DD or Covenant card from your deck to the graveyard. So, well, obviously, this is giving you a way to benefit from the burn damage of the Covenant cards that they have. As far as it being attached to a rank 4 Triple D Exceed monster, Caesar Waves is the only one that exists as of right now, so that'll be like the only one to really use. That's the only one to use at the moment, unless they introduce some more in Clash of Rebellions later on. But as of right now, Triple D Caesar Waves is the only one that that exists that you could be able to use that effect on, that summoning effect on. But once per turn, during either player's turn, if you're taking damage, your opponent, one face-up monster loses 1,000 attack and defense and inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. Uh, that right there is an effect that, again, it could be achieved by using the Covenant cards because they burn you every standby phase, each one of your standby phases after they've been used. Um, so you can use that effect then. And mind you, it doesn't have to be your opponent's monsters. It could just be any monster on the field, and inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. And if this card gets sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send one DD or one Covenant card from your deck to your graveyard. If I'm not mistaken, there's cards that can search out the Covenant cards from the graveyard, and you'll be able to add them to your hand. I think I haven't played this game in a while, but I think there's some cards that can do that. And as far as the monsters, or like a DD monster getting sent to the graveyard, um, they actually have cards like DD Howling. I think that was the name of it. That big face. It can actually summon a monster the from the graveyard, and you'll be able to, you'll be able to synchro summon into it. So that could set you up for like future plays with that monster as well as some of the other monsters in the archetype. So I would say that that's a pretty good card to have some good strategies with it, especially if you got to get like that last little bit of burn damage off on your opponent. I guess you could just wait your opponent. You could just wait your opponent's turn out if you're confident they're not going to do anything, or activate. I'll say cards like Ring of Destruction or like Destruction Ring, etc., that inflicts damage to you immediately. That way, you'll be able to get that burn damage effect, and you'll be able to finish your opponent off. So, yeah. Link to this card is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll see you for the next card review. Peace.